Welcome back to History's Hidden Weird, the podcast where the past gets strange, overlooked, and occasionally hilarious. I'm your host, Quinn Strange. Today's story proves history isn't always about bloodshed and drama. Sometimes it's about paperwork, politeness, and 335 years of everyone forgetting they were technically at war. Yes, a real war. Officially declared. Entirely pointless. This is the story of the 335-year war, a bizarre conflict between the Netherlands and a tiny group of islands off the English coast called the Isles of Scilly. Off the coast of Cornwall sit the Isles of Scilly, remote, rugged, and strategically useful. Royalist forces took refuge there and began raiding Dutch merchant ships. This annoyed the Dutch Republic, a major naval and trading power that took commerce very seriously. In 1651, Dutch Admiral Martin Tromp sailed to Scilly and issued an ultimatum: pay for the damages or face war. The Royalists chose war. And so the Netherlands formally declared war on the Isles of Scilly. Here's the twist: just months later, parliamentarian forces captured the islands, kicked out the Royalists, and ended the entire problem. The Dutch sailed home. Everyone assumed the situation was resolved. Except no one ever signed a peace treaty. Not out of hostility, simply because everyone forgot. For the next 335 years, nothing happened. No fighting. No threats. No angry letters. The war existed only on paper, the historical equivalent of a subscription no one remembered to cancel. The Isles of Scilly carried on quietly. The Netherlands became a global power, fought real wars, built empires, and invented modern finance. No one thought to check if they were still technically at war with some windy rocks in the Atlantic. Until 1986. A local historian discovered old records of the Dutch declaration and realized the war had never officially ended. He contacted the Dutch embassy, who responded with understandable confusion. Soon after, Dutch Ambassador Rein Heidkoper visited the islands, and in April 1986, both sides signed a peace treaty, ending the longest war in history with zero consequences. This has been History's Hidden Weird. I'm Quinn Strange. Thanks for listening. Stay curious. Stay kind. Stay wonderfully weird.